slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in.
Wow, time flies when you're having fun, right? Can you guys hear me good? How is the video as well? How's the video and the audio feed? Appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out with me this afternoon. Thank you very much. And so, yeah, this is going to be a pretty quick live before I get to playing some Fortnite. Let's see who's in the chat. I see Lena here. Thank you very much. Andrew, good to see you. Mia, appreciate you here. Johnny Apple, I know. You going to sweep that leg, Johnny? I got two tripods set up over there by my other setup here by the sewing machine. We'll get over there in just a second. Wesley DS Gaming, and so that's what we got going on today. I've got this old leather belt that my wife wants me to turn into a cuff for her shawl thingy thing, and so yeah, what am I talking about? Let's see if I can pull this up here for you to look at. But she knits. She's a knitter. You know, and it's pretty cool the stuff that she knits. She's extremely talented when it comes to it, and how fast she picked it up and everything. I'm pretty, you know, excited for her. And she primarily knits for friends and for gifts and stuff like that. But a lot of people have encouraged her to consider, I guess, open the thing. Come on, view. Why can't I view? Yes, I'm gonna link to Windows. Back it up. Yeah, pictures. Come on. Where are the pictures? I'm looking for the shawl thingy that my wife made. I want to show you that for my mom for Christmas. But it's pretty cool. Wesley, good to see you. Check out Andrew's channel. Yes. Andrew's a good friend from the other shows that I go and participate in. And it's funny when you're looking for something, you can't find it, you know? Ooh, I hear. Why did that just turn on? There should be nothing playing right now. But I don't seem to be able to find the thing that I was looking for that my wife knitted for my mom. Oh wait, maybe I have it here. Nope, don't have it here. Maybe it's in another spot. But yeah, we'll look for it here in a second. And then we'll go ahead into showing you. Oh, you know what? Open. And we're just going to go here. Close. Maybe it's in my texts. Okay, close. Messages. Pulling that up over here. Allow. Okay. Okay, fine. It's so hot here in South Africa that I feel like I'm melting. Holy cow. Yeah, it's pretty warm outside. I was outside in a polo shirt earlier. It's only like 35 degrees outside. My wife said it was 32, but it felt warmer than that to me. I wasn't hanging out outside either. I was just walking around outside, you know, taking the trash out and doing that kind of stuff. But, yeah, you know, just doing the thing. This is so odd. All right, I can't find the picture, but my wife, I'll find it for you later on. But I am staying warm enough, Andrew. How about you? Are you warm enough, Andrew? More importantly, you know, I'll be warm no matter what because I'm hot-blooded, if you will. You know. Oh, I think I might have found where it will be. There it is. So let me see how I can show this to you. Here in this window. All right, display capture, image, window capture. There's window capture. And we want to do, let's see, phone link, window cap, phone link, okay. And then we want it to be this, okay. So loading the app now. It's supposed to be my phone. That this window here on the left that I'm messing with right now, loading app. But that doesn't seem to be working. Let's try a different way to pull this up here so you can look at it. Is that it? Is that it? Nope. Pretty sure it should be this one, okay. Loading app. Hey Jason, are you monetized now? Yeah, I've been monetized, Sawyer. Thank you for asking. Spooky Zombie Graveyard, appreciate you. Ryan, good to see you as well. Thanks for dropping in. Just show your phone screen. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do on, because I have it linked, but it just doesn't do it justice. You know what I could do like this? I'll just download it to the computer and I'll show it as an image. Download. Download. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll just share. I'll top right screen. There. So that's what my wife made for my mom. It's pretty cool, right? And so this little cuff thing here is what she wants me to make. Yeah? All right. So let's get to it. We're going to go over to the board over there, and it might be a little bit more difficult for me to read the chat, so bear with me because thank you. Yeah, my wife made that. It's like she said there's like 7 different color of red thread or red yarn in that thread yarn, and it's pretty awesome. So we've got this belt here. Let me close this up here just to show you what the project is. I've got this, one of her old belts that she's like, I never wear this anymore, you know. And so she said, make it about this long. So that's the template. I'm gonna leave a little bit of room for the clasp. And if I make it too short, I make it too short, you know. We'll see. So first step to do is take this, and I've got some good solid scissors here. I'm just gonna cut this like so. And there's that. And it's interesting because this is pretty thick, this leather belt. And I've got these buttons here from sailrite.com. That's where I got these. And basically I'm just going to attach it to this like so. This button goes in here, and this is the snap that fits. The problem though is that it's too thick. Yeah, it's too thick. The little nub doesn't come out of the backside. It barely does. You could kind of see it. Yeah. You saw the inauguration? No, I did not see the inauguration. I'm doing stuff. Like I'm doing stuff. So what I think I'm gonna do to help this fit inside here, right? So you see how it is offset? I want the back of this button to basically sit flush up against the leather, all right, to ensure that when I rivet this down with my rivet tool, that it happens. Well, I'm sure that's exactly what happened. I'm not, you know, I mean, I know that it happened. Thanks for letting me know, Andrew. It's funny. That's awesome. I'm very happy about that. All right, so let's do this. Let's go over to the B-cam. Yeah, I knew that the inauguration is today, Andrew. Thank you for letting me know that he's the president now. Let's see here. I'll move this out of the way. And what we're gonna do is carve this out. So that that button fits like so. So that is the, we're going to carve a spot for it to sit out of. Basically cutting away some of the leather using an X-Acto knife. So that it sits inside, kind of like a little cup. Yeah, or a give this a little bit of an angle here like this. If I take a little too much out, that's fine. I've got plenty of X-Acto knives, so if I break one, then that's fine, that's okay. Just a little bit at a time, because if I take too much out, then I'll just have to start over with a new piece, which I'd rather not have to do, you know, as I go through. Spirit in the Sky, good to see you. Let's see here. Let's see here. Trump is president, and it's President Trump is now president again. This might be a hot take, but screwed. Okay, there, Wesley. Thank you for that. Sawyer, are you a fan of him? Yes, I am. Get Barack back in here. Okay, good for you. Biden pardoned 6 family members right before Inauguration Day. Yeah, no kidding, not surprised. That's part of the presidency. It's unfortunate that he did that, but because of his criminals, but he is the president, so that's his prerogative. Wesley Diaz, good. Good. Scott, good to see you. Thank you, Jason. Spirit in the sky, thank you. Appreciate you guys being here. You know, if you want to talk politics, feel free, but free country, right? But I'm not going to engage with what your political affiliations are. I know what mine are, and right now I'm messing with a piece of leather, an old leather belt. And big picture, bottom line, I'll say this about the presidency and the new administration. I'm confident that I'll be paying less taxes and things won't be so damn expensive. Leave it like that, you know? That's the bottom line. Yeah, right, Scott? No, what are the things we don't talk about? We don't talk about religion, we don't talk about politics, and we don't talk about money when we're in conversation, even though we're an arm distance away. And if anything, you know, talk about it in similar company. If you're here to argue with me about my political beliefs and my religious beliefs and how I spend my money or save my money, then you're in the wrong spot, you know. Go somewhere else that will have that align with your personal values. You know, go somewhere else that, and that's fine, all right? If one wants to talk about that kind of stuff, I'm just not here to talk about that stuff. I'm here to make a leather thing for my wifey, for her shawl thingy. So just continuing to carve out a little bit of leather as I go. Am I in the right spot? Can you guys see that good? I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping it circular as well, I think, and not digging too deep with my overhead camera here, which is effectively just a camera on the tripod off to the side, not exactly overhead. And different ways, different ideas of how I could set up an overhead camera, between using an old GoPro. It's actually not that old. It's only 2 or 3 years old, but I guess that is considered to be old already. All right. So not quite flush yet. Got to carve out a little bit more. And this is a test run because my wife's like, she saw this thing that I'm making at a convention, a knitters convention in Texas that she went to, and she's like, yeah, they wanted like freaking $120 for this, you know, anywhere between $120 and $50 for this leather cuff that I'm making here. And I'm jimmy rigging, so to speak, this cuff right now also. You know what I should do also? I should set it up on a cutting board, so in the event I clean up as I go. In the event that I miss and nick the table, I don't actually nick the table, you know. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see here. Scott, probably not a good idea. Talk politics, laugh out loud. Maybe not for me as a Canadian. We will see. Yeah, right, Corey. We'll see, right? Hey, Jason, good to see you, Corey. That's all I have to say. LOL, what's good? Yeah, you know what? We'll get to playing some Fortnite here in a little bit, guys. Promise. But just catching up on the chat. Nobody's arguing. Entitled to opinion. Race, religion, and politics. Never good topics. Yes, agree, Scott. Unless you're in similar, unless you know. Is that one of those $200 rings that links to a $70 app? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Ryan. The YouTube channel. For respectfully, Scott, I think it's okay at the right time and place. Agree, Sawyer. This is not the right time or place. This is not the right time or place to be talking about that stuff. Because I said already, let's not talk about that, you know? Anyway, like I said, like I said, what we're doing is carving out this right now. Carving this out, carving out a little bit more leather. And I do have another tool that I could have probably used for this instead of just scraping out like I'm doing, but we'll see. Justin, good to see you. What are you making? So Justin, my wife, let me show you here. Man, I can't pull this picture up on the thing. Oh, you know what I'll do? Here. Let's see. Let me show you what I'm doing here. So top right corner. My wife had made this knitted this shawl for my mom, and she wants me to make a cuff instead of this pin through thing that she bought that was part of the kit. She wants me to make a cuff for it, you know. Love to do it yourself things. Jason, learning things. Yeah, no kidding. Not only thank you, Scott, appreciate that. Agree. You know, and if we are on, you know, if we're on different sides of the fence, as far as one, you know, if we're not on the same side of the fence, then let's not talk about it. Or we'll talk about it. If we're not on the same side of the fence, then yeah, well, I will refrain from getting into an argument with somebody, because we're not changing people's minds here. We're making a leather cuff for my wife's shawl thingy, right? So, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to take a screenshot or a snip new of this thing here. I'll save it, and then I can actually wife shawl thing. Red shawl. We're just gonna put that over here in gallery. Save. Couldn't save that image. Okay, new. Why couldn't it save that image? Here. And save. Downloads. Red shawl. Enter. Okay, cool. Now what I could do is go back to my Bcam. I prefer to use Android. Carlos, good to see you. Thanks for shouting out. Shouty, shouty. Carlos, good to see you, my friend. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add an image. So add image. Okay. Browse. And downloads. 1 second, guys. I'm putting this up in the corner so that you can see what I'm setting up for my wife here. So this is, yeah, I'm making a cuff for that thing for my wife. Recently switched to Apple, but am now wanting to go back. I understand that, Sawyer, S-Dog, you know. I have Apple iPad, I have Apple TV, but I do not like the iPhone. I do like an iPad, and I actually still use an iPad, but I do prefer the Android for cellular phone use. You know, I feel there's a little bit more versatility. I don't like the interface. I don't like the way the messages and things look inside of it. But give it a shot, you know. Give it a shot. It's like eating broccoli. You don't know until you try it, and then when you're like, I prefer this, then you make the switch back. As that, you know, do what you find is best for you and is appropriate for you. All right? Just like with all things. All right, let's see if this is enough. All right, here, let me show you. Let me show you here. Ray, what's going on? So, this button will sit inside there like so. It is now nearly flush. It's hard to tell based on how I'm holding it. But that leather snap should sit there flush. And I've got more purchase there. So, check it out. This is a two-piece set. This is the driver. This is the Shiny Hunter. Good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping in. Let me get you a blue wrench so that you can connect to the other folks in the channel. All right. This is the cup for it, and basically I take this part, set it down in here, and then the snap piece sits on top, and then I take this driver, put it there like so, and then hammer it down and close. That was my GoPro. Odd. So let's do that. And the hammer that I'm going to use, it's not a hammer, it's a maul. Check that out. Isn't that cool? Never seen one being made. This is interesting. Oh, thank you very much, the Shiny Hunter. DSH, good to see you. Yeah, we'll play Fortnite here in a little bit. Thank you for the hammer. Yeah. That's a cool. I mean, there are some of these that this is vinyl. Some are made with leather, and this one, I think. Let me see what the weight is on this. Barry King mallet. Let's see. It doesn't say, but here I'll show you. Let me find it here. Close, close. Move this up here. Sellright.com. And top right here, top right. So, Barry King hammer or mallet. Oh, I just saw it. Style number 3. Yeah, this is this mallet. Must-have tool. You know, it's a must-have tool, and because it's a must-have tool, I had to have it. It's must-have. All right, let's go ahead and give this a shot here. Let me show you what I'm gonna do. All right. So, like I said, this is a cuff for my wife's shawl, that red or a shawl that. Well, my wife is making a different shawl. That one she already gave to my mom for Christmas. But this is part 1 of the process. Yeah. Here. You need this and this. You know what? I'm going to get another piece of, I'm going to get this piece of leather to put underneath just to make sure I don't indent the bottom there. So this is the bottom. The cap sits there like so. Here's the leather piece. Here is the snap portion, and this goes in here, and if it works out right, then I did good. Something else here too, just because I don't want to. This metal on this vinyl, I feel like it's going to be too much, so I'm going to stack it like so. Yeah. just because I'm trying to protect this. Let's see, you know. I don't want to do that. 1 second. Let me figure something else out here. All right. Just because I don't want to stack it like that. Can't see it there. So you can see what this did, this tool. What this tool did, right? There's a little nub, right? It took the tops of this and curled it down. That's pretty good. You know, I mean, I don't have a straight cut there. Again, this is an experiment to see if I can do this. And this is gonna curl around like so and go inside. Good to see you, Justin. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So, I'm curious to know, where would I do that again on this side here? Would I, maybe I should have done it like that and flipped it around and made that on top. I can always just trim this up here like so as well. Or match the curvature of this. All right. See? And just trim around that like that. Why don't I do that actually? I got an idea as well, so I don't have to hold it. I'm going to mark it. So it's the same curvature. Basically, I'll cut off all the black. Are those normal or blue light glasses? These are blue light glasses. I've actually got 3 sets. I've got 3 sets, Sawyer. I've got these, which I could go like this. Oh, click. Oh, click. Isn't that cool? And then I've also got these. I've got these, which are 35%. This is what I use for gaming. Why do I use these for gaming instead of these? Because this has got that back piece, right? And it's hard to adjust when I've got the headphones on. So you check it out. When I got the headphones on, it's easy to sit on top. See how they're there? Like so. Instead of inside like this, which over time that hurts and it makes it all wonky, right? So I just take them off and I put them up there, good to go. So I've got these, and I also have a same set as those, 35% tint. Let's see, hard to see, and one is yellower than the other. Show you here, since you asked. I'm a gear guy, Sawyer. You know, so you could see that one is yellower than the other. The top one is 35% blue light tint. The bottom is 65% tint. Yeah. So, yep. I've got 2 sets. I got 3 sets of these glasses. Let's see here. Catch up on the chat 1 second. All right, normal or blue light glasses? Yeah, and they're 1.5 reading glasses, 1.5 magnification. James Ray, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. And Samar Girl, New York City, good to see you as well. Koala, appreciate the the links for your video. Can you see me? I can see you. Now I can't see you. Good to see you. Dusty, you scallywag. Where is Dusty? Oh my gosh. Cool cat. Let's see. Yellow are shooters and driving. Yeah, no, they magnify everything, if you will. They make it brighter. All right, so what I did was I cut this cuff, this part here. All right, and I'm just gonna remove the black. And just a little bit at a time, you know. If I do too much, then guess what? I might mess it up. And if I mess it up, then start over, right? And then what I could do is I could take this marker, for example, here like this, and just blacken out the end there, like so. Because I don't have leather blue, which would do this for me also. And I'm just getting into doing some, you know, little minor, small leatherwork projects here and there. You know, I made a belt when I was at summer camp. That was fun. And it's a plain belt. I didn't do any tooling on it, but I learned the craft of it. So there. A couple of spots that could use a little touch up. And then if I were so inclined, I could even sand it down some, you know. The blue would be good for night driving too. Yes, agree. All right, so now I can see about putting another rivet right through there, like so. Now what's nice about these rivets is that they are self-driving, but it is better to have a hole in place. So I am going to do that. And the question then becomes, where does the hole go, right? So my thoughts are it goes like this and over. Like right there. And I am going to measure, right? Plain belt, like I like the helicopter belt. A helicopter belt? You mean like for a helicopter, like a rigger's belt? That's what we call them anyway, rigger, you know, after a parachute riggers. All right, so we're gonna measure this out here. Measure twice, cut once, right? So it looks like I've got 1.5 inches, so 3/4 of an inch. That's dead center right there. We're gonna drill a hole right at that mark that I placed. And then I'm probably going to end up carving it out again, I think, or not. First thing I do is drill that hole out. So I know I don't have. Oh, I do have. The question is, do I have any drill bits up here? I have an awl. But I'd rather drill it out. And I've got my drill up here, but I don't have any drill bits upstairs. I have to go in the garage for that. But I do have an awl, like I said. Why if I feel like my screen keeps cutting in and out. I do not have a bandsaw sawyer. I do not. Do you have a bandsaw sawyer? I've used a bandsaw in shop class growing up. Do they still offer that in school, middle school? That's when, my dad taught me how to use a lot of tools, of course. But we also took shop class where we learned how to use table saw, circular saw, and I had all that. The only tool I didn't have at my basement in my dad's house, my parents' house growing up, was a bandsaw. Or a lathe. It does keep cutting in and out. Yeah, you notice that? I wonder if it's because, like, I'm very shocky, static electricity, and if that has something to do with it. I need to ground myself every time I sit down. All right. There you go. All. Thank you, Justin, for letting me. Yeah, I bought leather straps like that once, but then my bed broke. Huh? Justin, you nerd. Nerd, Justin. That's funny. All right. There you go. So now, I feel like it's not thick enough. Gotta go this way with it too. Or cable might be loose. Yes, and what cable would be loose that's causing that? It's always a good thought, Justin. Agree. Could be the cable is loose. A cable is loose. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drill bit. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get some drill bits. Yep, I just shocked myself again. All right, I'm back. I just realized I think I might have the drill bits up here. Yep, I do. I do have them. All right, what did I miss? Camera, most likely it shows your Elgato software like the camera keeps cutting out. Yeah, right? Favorite camera brand? I'm looking for a $400 to $500 body. Any suggestions for photo/video? Yeah, here. I bought one of these for my boss, because he does podcasts. Let me show you. I ordered it from Amazon actually, and based on what you just said, also, I prefer Sony. Those are the cameras that we use at work. No, wait, here. I gotta pull up my email. It does seem to do it when you're moving around your desk. Check it out, Justin. I just put my Crocs on, so maybe that'll help. Because I wear wool socks. Treasure Woman, good to see you. Good evening to you. Good afternoon for us. All right, Sony. All right, here it is. Copy. Let me double check that that's the one I want you, that I would suggest that you get. And it's a good bat, you know. Let's see here. So Sony ZV-E10. The Crocs did it, Jason. we're not shocky anymore, right? We're no longer shocky. All right, let's see. Let's find the right drill bit size. Found it. That's the one. It's a good eyeball. And yes, I happen to have this right next to me here. Crocs are so comfortable. Agree. You know what the funny thing is, Justin? These Crocs right here, look, they're camouflage. Right? Smart gaming, good to see you. They're camouflage Crocs, right? You know where I got these? I mean, number one, it's the wrong camouflage. I got these in Afghanistan in 2013. Look at the tread. It's still good. They're so soft, so comfortable. Very happy with these Crocs, you know. But yeah, I got them in Afghanistan because they are camo Crocs, Ryan. They are camo Crocs, and I got them in Afghanistan of all places. Wrong camo, but they did have like light blue because Crocs sent a big crate of them as you know, for the troops, and I was like, I could use a set of Crocs, you know. So I got myself a set of Crocs. All right. Watch the noise, watch the noise. Got it loud again, one more time. Do a little bit of trimming over here. So once again, for those of you that are just tuning in, I am making a cuff shawl thingy for my wife for this shawl that for a shawl similar to what is on that red picture. She already made that one for my mom for Christmas. And so that one's done with, but this is a new project. She's in the process of making a new shawl. And yeah, that's her hobby. So when I'm Fortniting, she's downstairs knitting. So now let's see if this will fit here. ASMR Power Tool version. Yeah, no kidding, right, Dusty? So the key with making sure that this is proper, for one, is that it's on the right side. All right, so this will push all the way through. So the stem on this is a lot longer in comparison to the other one. Hard to see. But see how the stem pops out? I'm trying to get the right angle for you. You know what? That thing is in the way. This red line there, to me. I need to trim the sides off so it's clean. So let's do that. Do the workbench. All right, so that looks pretty clean to me. Here, show you. clean enough. And then this snap, the reason why I put my hand in here is so that the camera can focus on my hand, which is closer, versus if I did this, it's gonna focus on my face, so it's not so clear, yeah? Here, now it'll clear up. This will sit on top here like so, and then I'm gonna hammer it in. The key is, does it stem, it doesn't protrude out, so that's gonna be a problem. Because when I hammer it down, I want it to pop through. So where do I do my carving from? Jason went blue Peter on me. Why the lighter? Oh, okay. So let me show you, Sawyer. You see right here? There are threads here, yeah? And I happened to cut one of those threads, and it was like fraying, so I used the lighter to fuse it, basically. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve out a little bit on the back side so that this goes into the leather. Yeah, I'm gonna carve a little bit so that this back piece sits maybe halfway in there. What we're making here is this an escape from the A-Team? A little bit of change of pace, you know. I mean, my channel, it started out, the intent for the channel was to film me doing tree climbing. That's why I got in, so I bought my son a drone so he could get shots of me while in the tree. Funny thing about that, though, is the tree climbing turned into drone flying, and so this channel morphed and transitioned to that. So real quick, what I'm doing is I'm using the awl to score where this the space that needs to be set in. And then drone flying turned into Fortnite. And instead of making content, because content takes a lot of time, but I do have people that enjoy watching me what I do and chatting. I find that this is more enjoyable for me also. And from a time perspective, better use of my time to do something like this, talk about what we're going to talk about, and then, you know, if I wanted to make a video out of it later on, I could. But I haven't actually made a video in a while because I like shooting. I like talking to you guys, you know. So thanks for sticking around, Baz. I never knew drones can tree climb and play Fortnite. And you know what I'm thinking about doing next? Because I bought a MetaQuest 2 Christmases ago, and I want to live stream that. I've seen some people where it looks like you're in the thing doing the hitting of the blocks, you know. All right, we're gonna carve this out here. So I scored around there, right? It's very light, that circle around the circle, and I'm just gonna carve a little bit out of this here. So just a small inset, maybe a millimeter deep. Obviously, I don't want to go all the way through the leather. And if I enjoy doing this, you know, maybe you'll see me doing more of these kinds of videos. You know, if especially if my wife's like, yeah, making me another one. You know, so that's the mallet I used to hammer down the thing. This light's fine. I could actually adjust the light. Make that brighter there. Oh yeah, that much better. Is my head in the way? Jason gonna do Judas Priest next lipstick and leather? What? No. That's funny though. Just enjoying a little bit of time and doing something for my wife. Trying to center this up so it's easier for you to see what my work as well. Alright, so now and this for I'm playing around right now, just figuring out what I think I want to do. Is this the right technique? I don't know. I've never done this before. But it's the technique that I'm using. Being patient, you know, a little bit at a time. These X-Acto knives are also very sharp, so be mindful of that if you use one. All right. All right, I think that's good. So now, check it out. Johnny Knight, good to see ya. Jason went all morph on me. Wait, it's a different brand? I'm not sure what you're talking about now. Dusty, nicest mallet I've ever seen. Dusty. This mallet. Whoops. This mallet is a must-have. It is the Barry King mallet. Here, I'll show it to you here. I got it from Sailrite. Barry King mallet hammer, style number 3. Pretty cool. All right, so what I did here was I carved out a little bit of the backside so that this button, this snap, can fit through. And what's nice about that, what I just did here now also, is that it actually sits flush against the leather. Gives me a little bit more top. So when I attach this snap, it sits in. It'll grab it better. That was the intent. I think I'm gonna take out a little bit more though. I missed a spot here at the top. So we're gonna go back to the cutting board to do that. And I'll show you how I use this mallet here in a little bit. But this part here needs to come out just a little bit. Just scoring it like this I seem to be able to scrape away some of this leather. As a technique. there's so much fuzz. I'm just gonna use the lighter to burn some of that fuzz off. In a way. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Clean up the area as I go. Put that in the trash. Okay, so now, check it out. There. And then we need the snap in the back. So this side is for the button part. This side is for the back part here. Yeah. So that sits inside like so. Oof. And then this goes on top like that also, if it works. So that's the intent, for it to work, right? Let's see. And there you go. There's that cuff thingy that my wife wanted. Now there's these holes here that it's like, oh, what could they be used for also? And you could put a needle through it, I guess. But first try at doing this. This was an experiment to see if I could do it, see if she likes doing it, and then we'll do it differently, better next time, you know. But that's the leather cuff thing that my wife wanted me to make for her. What do you think? Pretty cool. And the idea is, let me see here. For example, let's say that, how is this thing going to work? Let's say that this here is a shawl, right? Put it around, you look like this. Oh, cut it out again. And it's gathered like this, right? And you take the cuff like this, right? And you just basically wrap it like so, snap down closed, and now you got yourself a little designer cuff for your shawl. What do you think? It's cool, right? It's cool, right? It's cool, right? Better be cool. Let's see here. Dusty is asking, do you have any stamps that you can emboss the leather? Not yet. I mean, my wife asked me if I could do any tooling on the leather, and so, like I said, this was just from an old piece of leather. It's got the holes already built into it. I don't have any stamps yet. Any of those? I don't have any tooling items yet. You know, but maybe that's something. If I do get into doing this more often, maybe that I will be doing that. You know what I mean? That's a good thought. Good question, Dusty. You know, because you never know. You never know where hobbies take you, right? What path it'll lead you down, and how one will, you know, go with it. So, name, initials, yeah, like, hey, made by, Victoria Laverius, VL. I think she calls her designs V-knits. You know, V-knits. But that's the thing. Amazon in 5 minutes. Agree. Yeah, let's go. Let's look and see what's on Amazon. Top right. Oops. All right, let's see here. Leather tooling stamps. There you go. Copper breast stamping, flexible letters, numbers, alphabets, symbols, molds. Tooling, leather tooling kit. Re-leather crafts. Look at that. That's pretty cool. You have everything. Surprised you don't have them. I haven't really gotten into leather working, you know. This is the first time for me to actually do something with leather. I mean, yeah, I made one at summer camp when I went to summer camp with my son. I was an adult leader, and I made a belt there and a sheath, actually. In fact, where is that? You look like an Indian with that thing on. Oh, the thing. This. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. That's a good idea, Dusty. You know, that's a very good idea. Well, that just happened. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with myself and what I made there for my wife. So, what's next, right? She may be like, all right, make me 100 of them. What? Right? You want me to do what? Yeah, there's all kinds of different things, you know. I mean, I can even get a stamp that has her logo for her knitting thing on it, you know, as an idea. So, yeah. Lots of ideas, brother. Let's see. Let's put some of this stuff down back in here. Yeah, and this is not a shawl. This is my sweatshirt. You know, this is my sweatshirt. See? Because it's not even cold out. I mean, my wife keeps the house like the freaking oops. Like the winter. You know. Put all the little snaps back in the baggie. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I'm learning a little bit. My lesson of don't go so big into a hobby and you just start buying everything, you know. I mean, my sewing machine here, it's a pretty robust sewing machine, and it can sew through some pretty thick gear and equipment. Why is it all crooked? But that's my sewing machine. It's a Sailrite fabricator. It's a good tool. Good tool. And I've used it a lot. I got it so that I could fix gear at the when I was in Scouts as a Scout leader. And I use it for fixing a lot of other, you know, fixing our clothing. You know, if I wanted to do some like on my brown leather belt, sew some thread on it, I have the ability to do so. It's funny, I tore up my freaking shelving unit over there, which got me to organize it somewhere, just so I could find it, that stamp. And that was this set. This was the cheapo set for tooling. Works, got the job done. Now I'm all freaking warm. Let's see here. Of course, she made her logo. Oh, she made her own logo, Dusty. I did not make her logo. She made her own. Man, it cut out again. Maybe it is a loose cable. Push that in a little bit better. The helmet? I don't remember what you're talking about, Dusty. I was working on a helmet. Remind me, because I've worked on several helmets. You're talking about for indoor skydiving for work? And I think that's what you're referring to. The last helmet project that I was working on. I was actually, if I recall, I took the chin bar off and I exposed the interior mechanism so that my guys can see what it looks like. I did that on an old broken helmet so that we can, as a learning tool. Don't keep the mallet near you when you're playing. Flight helmet. Yeah, the flight helmet. Yeah, no kidding. It usually stays in a box. What's in the box? What time is it? Is it time to play Fortnite? What do you think? The paddling. The padding. Oh, that's right. That was my son's helmet. Perfect. Works out great. My son is very happy with it now. That was a good idea that I had. Again, never done anything like that before, but that's what I did to ensure that he had the right pad on the inside of the helmet. So, yeah, very happy. Oh man, very happy that I did that for him, and the way that I did it. He was like, "Yeah, it doesn't fit right." I was like, "I don't know. That's what they sent. That's why they were sending it." I guess because he's very well aware, as opposed to of how things are supposed to be, fit-wise. He was more conscious of that, you know, of the fit not fitting right. Where some guys are just, oh, just give me any helmet, you know. But he's very precision. Like, you've seen him fly. I mean, where he'll yeah, he could tell the difference when it's not fitting right. You know, the slightest movement of it. It's like, yeah, it pops up a little bit. Actually, it said it pops up a lot. But, yeah. But that's all I have for this particular project. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this afternoon. Appreciate you greatly. Pretty cool that you all stopped in to say hello and take a look at what I've got going on. You know, I'm very happy with the way this project turned out. This leather cuff for my mom's shawl. But I'm gonna go ahead and get things set up to play some Fortnite here. If there are no other questions or ideas or thoughts, you know, who knows? But she may be like, "Yeah, you should do more on this," you know. Paul is on, about to jump. Great job on the project, sir. Thank you very much, Dusty. Appreciate you as well. Thank you. Thank you for staying so. Thank you for being here. That's cool that Paul's about to get on. I know he's got a very good following over there, and I am going to get on and play some Fortnite as well, so I will not see you over there. Maybe I'll stop in to say hello. You know, it's a good crew. It's a fun crew over there. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. Dusty, have a great day. Let's see, Johnny Knight, Baz, thank you guys for stopping by. Sawyer, if you're still there, thank you very much. Justin, Smart Gaming, Treasure Woman, man. Sergeant James Ray was here. Michael was here. Right on, guys. Samar Girl in New York City. You guys are awesome. Corey is here. There's Corey down at the bottom. Says, see ya. You jumping on and play some Fortnite also? You going to go to Paul's? I'm going to go ahead and get my Fortnite set up. Take a quick break and then have a quick snack and Fortnite it up. Heck yeah. Oh, wow. Lifeheart, I don't know what your name is there. How do you say your name in English? Dinner for the kids, says Corey. What's for dinner, Corey? Big picture. What is for dinner? I think I'm going to have leftovers for dinner tonight. My wife made some chicken stir fry. She made vegetable stir fry, and then she also cooked chicken on the side for me. Rick, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for saying hello, Rick. Appreciate you. I'm going to be playing Fortnite here in a little bit. Maybe Corey will jump on. I know Scott will jump on and play. But thank you guys for stopping in. Rice and sausage with carrots cooked. Now, are you cooking the rice and sausage? Corey's like, heck yeah, I am. That's my bag. That's what I do. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, also, how is the audio in comparison to when I'm playing Fortnite? Because I'm actually using the DJI wireless microphone right now. Wonder if that's a different sound in comparison to using the desk mic, which is currently muted. This one over here for when I play Fortnite. Separate laugh out loud. I got picky eaters. Nice. I get it. I get it. Yeah, same with my wife. She's vegetarian, so she cooks the meat separate from the vegetables. But all right, guys, I'll catch you later on. Thank you again for hanging out. I'll see you soon.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past.
And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day,